So for some reason, my whole intro didn't. I can't think. It's 1 a.m. The whole beginning I made is gone. I must have deleted it. My memory card keeps getting full, and I had to go and stop in the middle of the reading. But anyways, this is a quick intro. Hi. I'm gonna read now. Let's record. Yeah. I never was good with directions, but I went off on my own again and left the others behind. The path I'm on has now merged with 3 others, and I have no idea which one to take. Again, there's a fork in the road, and I can't take another without it. Once again, there's a forks. Looking confident is starting to make me feel confident, so I keep up my stride. And I forget my troubles briefly as I examine these mysterious things. It's getting late. I'm lost, and bad things come out at night. I have no protection, and I am alone. The anxiety and fear creep back into my mind, but now there's something new. Hopelessness. How they manage to hop without legs is beyond me, but they don't seem to mind. There's still the question of how am I going to get back up? In moments like these, I wish I could fly. I am tired. My feet ache, my stomach rumbles, and the stars are starting to show. The sound of a twig snapping echoes throughout the trees, and I am not alone. I am afraid to speak, but I do it anyways. Hello? Excuse me, but I got lost along the way. I'm as good as dead if I don't make a move and let the fear take over. My heart drops and my legs move. But I start too fast and I lose my balance, causing me to trip and nearly fall over. Running and jumping at me as their sharp weapons are drawn and ready to stab, and I think some of them are even covered in dry blood, but I can't afford to glance longer than a split second as I push on. I run into the pitch black and I can hardly breathe. My lungs are on fire and my heart is pounding. I realize what it is, and now I wish I hadn't. And then I look up. Why can't I scroll down? It's an orc, and he's huge. As I sit on the ground looking up as far as my neck will crane, this enormous creature is looking down at me, and it doesn't look friendly. He lets out what I can only interpret as a roar, and I scream. I guard myself with my hands, and I turn away. It's all I can do. I can't run because my body has nothing left to give. Otherwise, I would have attempted it. That's enough. Leave her alone. He continues speaking to the great beast in front of me, who moments ago tried to eat me. I'm sure of it. You were instructed to guard me from danger. What part of that looks dangerous to you? That. He's talking about me, and I don't like it. Now leave. Go feast on those parasites outside or something. I don't care. Just get out of trouble. I don't care. Just stay out of trouble. Are you okay? The sound startles me and I jump. Easy. I just asked a question. He sounds irritated with it. He speaks with an irritated tone. You're not gonna cry, are you? No, I say flatly and a little too sharp. Why don't you move? Why don't you move? His remark fills me with frustration. And I quickly stand up and whip around with a snow. I finally see him now, and I am shocked. His hair is a brilliant white, but it's sticking up in every direction. His eyes are a fiery red that almost seems to glow with the flame. But how can that be? He is beautiful. Yet here I am with 2. Great. I stare at him, but he must not like it because the next thing he says to me is, What? Do you have a problem with me? He spits his words out like venom. What? No, I say, but then I quickly change my mind. I have a mate. He doesn't see me as a threat in the slightest, and he could be dangerous. Jeez. He doesn't see me as a threat in the slightest, and he could be dangerous, regardless if he saved me or not. But if I'm being honest, I don't stand a chance. You're bleeding, he says to me with a frown on his face and pointing at my head. I've noticed, I replied. His beauty makes it worse because I feel less than him, like we are not on the same level, and I don't have the right to speak to someone so beautiful, which is ridiculous and embarrassing. But I can't take it anymore, and I attempt to break the silence, but I fail miserably. Muscular burst. Almost burst. I saw the remains right there. I point over to the wall where it's painfully obvious in sight. Wasn't me, he murmurs and shrugs with one shoulder up in the air, then turns away and walks. Oh, wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me? Is that all he can say? Does he have any idea how psychotic he sounds? Is he serious? Are you coming or what? I hear him say to me. Apparently, I'm supposed to follow him, so I reluctantly do, against my better judgment. Sit. Or don't. Whichever you prefer. Are you alone? I ask in a low voice, but he doesn't answer. Moments pass, and he finally replies with, Obviously not. In just a short amount of time, he has saved me, invited me in, and fed me. He even comforts me in a way, since he doesn't just leave me alone. I need to say something, so I turn my head to look at him. Aren't you still afraid of me? He asks with a blank expression. It's almost heartbreaking to hear, and now I get it. I hope he has a sense of humor, because here I go. Nah, that doesn't seem dangerous to me. I repeat his comment from earlier back to him with a smirk, and now I wait. Okay, so I am all done with the recording finally. My voice is exhausted. I'm tired. It's like 1 a.m. This is my setup. Look, I don't even know. This is the baby's high chair, and this, look, I don't even know what this is, guys. That's my setup. That's what that is. I'm done. This is so much reading. It was 14 pages long. I'm going to go and maybe throw this all together. Ugh, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, maybe this is a tomorrow's project. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye!